The seesaw continues. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. We were dry yesterday. We have wet weather today. We're dry on Thursday. We'll have more wet weather on Friday, and then we're dry on Saturday again. Let's go through our rainfall coverage chart to show you just how wet we're talking about over the next couple of days. So for our Wednesday, some spotty showers around here. I would say upwards of 3 hours of your day will have wet weather, but most of us are going to be less than that. Friday looks to have some more significant rain. It's not a washout, but you're definitely going to want to move your all-day outdoor plans or anything that is sensitive to rain. Let's take a look at our futurecast here. We have a low-pressure center over in northwestern Pennsylvania. That's going to move eastward as we go forward in time here and start to bring a couple of showers around 1 o'clock or so. This will last until 6 o'clock. You see a good line of showers and storms coming through here. There could be a little bit of a gusty wind or some small hail, but nothing severe here across the area. I think we actually get a sunset here. We should be sunny by 7 o'clock, sunset right around 8:30 or so. And then as we go into our Wednesday night, we are clear, and we are talking about more refreshing air moving on in. We do need the rain, so we'll take these amounts that we see here, but it is going to be varied. Some of us could be completely dry, actually, and see nothing, but I think generally we're talking about anywhere between 1/10 of an inch of rain to 1/2 inch of rain before all is said and done as we go into our Wednesday evening. Again, like I said, the gusts, they'll be around in some of those storms, but I don't think it's all that significant here. In fact, when we take a look at where our trash can is going to be, it's going to sway a little bit, but nothing that's going to be extreme. Gusts without the storms will be 25 to 35 miles an hour. Let's take a look at our Wednesday numbers for you here. So we go from the mid-60s at 7 o'clock to around 81 inland and 75 for the shore areas. We are talking about rain again between 1 to 6 p.m. You're seeing sand forecast, 75 on the beaches here. We have low tide going into midday, and then we go into high tide during the afternoon. We'll say 20% of your day is going to be wet at most. Water temps in the 60s, seasonable here. We do have a medium risk for rip current, so you still want to pay attention and only swim where the lifeguards say it is safe to do so. We go into Wednesday night. We're in the mid-50s in inland spots, mid-60s over at the coast here on that westerly wind. That westerly wind will eventually make Thursday a lot like Tuesday. Low dew points, we should be in the 40s or 50s here, and temperatures that aren't that much different between Atlantic City, Egg Harbor Township, and places far inland here. There's not that much of a sea breeze. If so, it would be localized. You see Long Beach Township at 72. Cape May over at 68, but I think a number of shore spots will be well into the 70s here. Very comfortable Thursday evening. We go into Friday here, dry during the early part of the morning. Then by about 9 o'clock, showers work in, even a few rumbles of thunder. It's going to be a few hours of this here within a 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. time frame. I can't say exactly when within that time frame it's going to be wet, but I will say if you have outdoor plans or work that's all day long, I'd move them. And if you have something after school maybe, or you have something to kick off the weekend during the afternoon, best to have them inside here. We're going to Friday night. We are going to be clear here across the area. Let's take a look at our shore weather report card for this upcoming weekend. We'll go to D+ on Friday, unfortunately, a B on Saturday and Sunday, and that's only because the Canadian wildfire smoke should be back here. And if you have asthma or respiratory issues, you're probably going to want to stay inside with the HEPA filter to clean out that air. Temperatures otherwise seasonable as we go forward over most of the next 7 days. The exception here is Sunday, a little bit above average here, but a very pleasant stretch and one with some needed rain as well. We go over to the shore 7-day forecast. We're talking about 75 on Saturday, 76 on Sunday with that smoke here. But if you're okay with the asthma or the respiratory issues, again, probably going to be all right here. Then we go into next week. We have a storm track where numerous storms are going to ride along that railroad track. Where it sets up, though, is going to have major implications for how our week sets up next week. We could be completely dry. We could be talking about 4 days with some rain in the forecast. We'll talk to you more about that rainfall coverage on social media. You can always come to our website for more at pressofac.com/weather.